Hello, listeners. It's us, your favorite trio. Introductions are in order. Go ahead, everybody.
Hi, everyone. I'm Say.
I'm Jinxed.
I love how she ruined it.
Thanks.
And
Way to
and I'm B. Yeah.
No more of this asthma.
Asthma. She just said asthma.
Asthma.
Are you mocking ASMR
go. Like
community?
a second S.
Well,
Asthma.
asthmers.
Mm-hmm.
Asthma.
Well, today's topic's about dreams.
Dreams.
I like how you just both said dreams at the same time.
We're
All right.
Speaking to you softly because we're trying to get you in the right mood.
No, not
for
anymore.
dreaming.
No, that was just for the intro.
Beyonce? No.
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 Sorry, no.
What?
No.
Wow. Okay, so now we found out that in this podcast, two of us don't listen
Yeah, I
to
don't.
Beyonce.
I don't listen to Beyonce. That's okay.
Well, that's a joke ruined. Bye.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm just
So is your
kidding.
life.
Wow. Are we just?
Well, no, because if my life was a joke and it was ruined, then my life is good.
No, it was a joke.
Because if it was
Because
a
jokes
joke,
are sad usually.
yeah.
So is your life.
No.
What? No.
No.
I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah. You cancel it. It's like.
Yeah,
no.
you basically contradicted your own statement.
I don't think
Yeah.
so. Really,
I think
that's not how that
I
works.
think you did.
No, okay.
Yes.
We'll just agree to
It's
disagree.
two against one.
Okay. Anyways, topic today is about dreams. Anything you dreamed of lately, anything goes. The dream world is fascinating because it's not real.
Okay. There's like plenty of other ways you could have said that. but-
Okay.
Okay,
but
well,
like,
I'm going for layman's terms, so
Mhm.
shut the fuck up.
Oh, okay, cool. This is a.
Or people think that it's another dimension you're living in.
That is so true. That's a theory. Dreams are just you being in another dimension.
Then that means I've done some weird ass shit. Oh,
Right? Oh my god. Yes, same. We've done some weird ass shit.
I want you to start first. 'Cause
Yeah.
you're giving me that look.
Yeah, no.
Wait,
We've
apparently
talked
you guys
about
have
it.
juicier
No.
topics than I do.
We've talked about it in the car before, and he's actually had some interesting.
I have quite a few, but I don't want to be the first one.
Because
No,
okay,
say
first of all,
anything.
let's get this.
Democracy.
Wait,
Democracy.
before we start, let's question.
What?
Do you have dreams in third person or first person? We talked
All of
about
the
this in the car.
above.
I think only
Right?
first person.
All of the above.
Okay, so you've done third and first person in your dreams. So
Mhm.
like you've seen yourself as if you're watching a movie, and then you've experienced it first person.
But it's not actually me. It's like another person.
Mm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Did
I
you
don't
dream
think-
about someone else?
I don't think it's ever like personally me, because it never looks like me, but it's like my soul.
Huh.
Does that make sense?
No.
Kinda. I get it, cause you
Yeah.
have to think outside the box.
Why the fuck? Why are you
I
looking
just
at me like
noticed.
that?
I just noticed when he does that, his ears move up.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I just saw your ears move up when you made that face.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your
but
ears
okay,
moved up.
sure.
You can
They
move
moved.
your ears. Nice.
He don't know how to do it on purpose, though. He just made a face and it just went bloop.
Okay.
But okay, she answered both. What about you?
First person, strictly.
Really?
I've never experienced a dream that isn't me directly.
I've actually experienced mostly my dreams in third person. And only one time have I ever had a first person dream experience.
But is it actually you though?
If
like
in
the
first
way you
person,
look-
I don't know.
No. The
In third person? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's me.
I don't think it's ever been me. Maybe it's like a different version of me, if that makes sense.
Maybe.
I find it difficult.
Unless it's like, I'm gonna just like do a different version of me and make it. It's like
I don't
when you
know.
draw the original, like a character insert.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yeah, I'm kind of basing it off of me, but not really me.
Yeah, pretty much, probably.
Yeah, that might be what you did. But it's still technically you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just
That's
like you
why
said, different
I
version.
feel like it's just my
It's your
soul.
soul. No,
if
I
I
get
like
it.
a different person.
Yes, I get it. I understand. Okay. Democracy has chosen you. Say.
That's short straws. It's not really.
No.
democratic.
Late.
You're the one that has recently changed your hair color.
Yes.
so-
You have the most
cost-
recent change, so therefore you have been ousted. Go ahead. Come on, share.
I don't like.
Don't be nervous. Just share.
Okay.
Come on, share.
So the first thing I would say is my question to you guys, but I'm gonna start.
Yeah. Okay.
Would be, do you have any reoccurring dreams?
Yes.
Okay. The thing that I seem to have plenty of dreams about, which is kind of stupid, kind of silly, kind of whatever you want to call it, but I always have dreams where I'm Spider-Man. And that's
Spooderman.
really interesting because it's like the whole 9 yards. Like I'm swinging around, I have the web powers, I'm crawling on walls, and I think it's funny because I don't really live anywhere where there's tall buildings. There's
Downtown has tall buildings.
yeah, downtown, but I'm never really there.
You never know that.
Not yet, anyway.
Dream
I don't
you
really.
has been there.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's
In
what
your
I
dreams,
long
buddy.
for is some
It's been,
very tall buildings.
What's it called?
It's the only way
A big
Spoon Man-
impact in your life.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Screaming about it.
Well, I
But-
mean, the art stores in downtown.
I always have these
I
dreams
was gonna
where.
ask you guys if you wanted to go.
Dude, yeah. When?
Well, I was gonna. Well, I don't know. Next week. Anyways.
Yeah,
back to
we'll,
your
we'll,
story.
we'll schedule an appointment about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Continue, Sam.
So as I was saying, yeah, I always have dreams
As I
where.
was saying.
How dare you pun me?
Say.
Your pun.
I am pun. My life's a
Sorry,
joke.
we always interrupt you. I'm so sorry.
Eh,
Go
oh,
ahead.
are
That's
you
the
really?
point.
Yeah.
No, but that makes it interesting. And but anyways,
No, I
continue.
don't. I just feel
Okay,
bad.
as I was saying.
Keep going, Spooderman.
Okay, so I was always just kind of running into these dreams where I'm Spider-Man. I don't understand what it is. I've tried like looking into like
What's your favorite character? Who's your favorite character?
well, yeah,
Marvel.
yeah,
There
Spider-Man.
you go.
But I mean,
You want to be.
I guess I want to be
Spooderman.
Spider-Man.
There
I
you
don't
go.
understand.
That might
I
make
always
sense.
have these dreams where it's like situations that are kind of out of my control, but luckily I have Spider-Man powers and I can get away from danger and I can fight back and I can react quickly enough, and I just feel like maybe because he's such a versatile superhero, I always have these dreams of him. But it's funny because I don't just dream about being Spider-Man. I dream about being Spider-Man during that very beginning where he doesn't really have a suit. He's just kind of wearing a
freaking hoodie and covers that
jeans and
face.
covers his
Well,
face.
guess what? I've never seen Spider-Man before, so.
Well, just imagine like a vigilante hero.
Okay, Miss.
Wearing
I
wearing
never
a
listened to Beyonce.
wearing a
Stop.
hoodie,
No.
and he's like got that mask on like right here from like the
Mhm.
nose down, so you can only just see his eyes. And so he's like a ghetto looking like
Ghetto
newbie
Spider-Man.
superhero.
Yeah, that's him.
Damn.
That's basically like the version that he's dreaming of.
Mm-hmm. I
You
either
guys
get
better
that.
take me down to a chair so I can watch the 3 hours of that movie. Because other than that, I
I'm
don't
not.
think
I'm not gonna
watch it.
lie. The first
Spider-Man movies
wait,
are pretty
the
good.
first
though, I think.
Spider-Man movies with was it Tobey Maguire?
Yeah.
I would not want to watch those.
Really?
Again. Yeah, once
Okay.
is enough. I'm fine with that.
All right.
But yeah, is that anything else you want to add to that?
Yeah.
Really, you gonna crinkle your bottle next to the mic?
It's not that close.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I guess that's the one reoccurring dream I always seem to have. That and like
How often, though?
pretty often actually. I would say
Really?
like maybe at least once a month,
Maybe you
twice a
just
month.
want to
Oh,
escape
shit,
reality.
okay.
You're like,
Yeah,
I want to
like
be a hero.
it's not.
That's a lot.
wanna be
Yeah,
a
it's
worth something.
pretty.
That's
It's
a lot.
something of
pretty
worth.
often. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I want people to acknowledge me, so you use Spider-Man as your escape. in
Okay,
your
I didn't know we
But-
had a psychologist here.
I'm bullshitting with you, man.
Does it ever, like, is it just the same scenes, or does it
No,
add more?
I do different stuff. Yeah, I'm like
Oh.
fighting crime
okay.
and running away from like zombies, but I
Okay.
have Spider-Man
So
powers.
basically, it's
Or
like,
it's like
it's
yeah, I'm
basically
like
a different dream every time, but you're always Spider-Man.
yeah, and I'm just like why Spider-Man? Like I don't
Okay,
dream of flying. I don't dream
that's
of no. I'm like I'm
interesting,
gonna shoot web out of my arms and
Because, like, for me, my reoccurring dreams, first of all, they don't happen that often. They probably happen, like, oh, shit, I wake up and I remember, I'm like, dude, I had this dream when I was, like, 9.
mm-hmm.
Damn.
And then, but it's literally the same thing, like, the same scenes, which is why I remember it, but then there's always, like, a few more, like, seconds or minutes or whatever added to it, which kind of, like, slowly, I guess, throughout my life, it's, like, revealing, like, this huge
So you kind of
story.
pick up where you left off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of.
Damn. That's crazy.
But it's literally, like, years and years apart.
It's just like this dream has been years in the making.
Yeah.
I don't know the end of it.
Pretty much.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's pretty freaking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So anything else, say? Or is that the only
No,
thing?
that's probably the one reoccurring dream. I'm gonna leave the rest of it for as we tackle
we'll
the topics.
just do recurring dreams right now.
Yeah, so-
you made mentions of your recurring dreams. How you keep getting little more tidbits every time you do it.
Like, which one?
Just pick whichever one's like the most prominent or the one you
Trying to remember.
most frequent.
So the one I
Recent?
can remember that I had recently, probably sometime in the beginning of this year. But I don't remember when I first had that dream. It was probably like when I was like a teenager or something. But all I remember right now, all that I can remember is like this for some reason my dreams are very like eerie, and they always creep me out, even though like nothing scary is happening. But yeah, that's pretty much all my dreams. That's how I'm like, if it's in another dimension, where the fuck am I living at, you know?
Oh, like, somewhere really spooky.
Spoopy town.
Spoopy town.
But yeah, so
Won't you take me to Spoopy town?
it's like very eerie, and it's like a clear day sort of, but everything kind of looks like washed out grayish. This one was in first person.
Damn.
So
I'd be freaked
like,
out already.
all I remember is there's like a wooden fence, and then there's like a house, and then there's like a pathway of like little pebbles, and they're like white. I remember there's like a tree, and all I remember is, I don't know, I'm always curious in my dreams too, and for some reason I'm always looking for something. So in that dream I was walking, and I kind of saw like something go like the corner of the house.
Oh, what the
So
fuck?
here I am following it, and then I see like this girl just standing there, like in all white, kind of just like a scary dream, you know? Or scary movie. Like a scary movie.
Same thing.
Like a scary dream which you're having.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I remember that was the first time I've ever had that dream, and it stopped there. So when I had that reoccurring dream, it was the same thing. Me like being curious, and like I followed the girl. But then after that, she kind of just points to the window, and it's like this really huge window at the side of the house, and she just points to it, and something about like, oh, that's another thing too. There's never really like dialogue in my dreams, but
It's a silent movie.
like no, like there's no dialogues, but I know what they're saying.
Like a silent movie.
You know,
It's like instinctual almost.
yeah, like in my head I can see them, like I can hear them speaking, but they don't really speak.
I can hear their thoughts.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she kind of just like points to the window, and she's all like, they did it to me, and I was like, what the fuck? So then like,
Sounds like a weird movie.
yeah, so like, so the next piece that I dreamt about was that part where she said that, and then like I kept walking, and then I kind of like look into the house, but everything's like all white in the house, like furniture and everything, and then like,
God, that's creepy.
That is creepy.
it kind of looks everything like
Sounds like
destroyed. Like everything looks kind of destroyed, like if something happened in there.
Sounds like the crazy house. Everything's all white.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, my whole dream was kind of like that too, like washed out grayish, blackish, and stuff like that.
I'm sure it has some symbolism.
But
Or maybe it was like a memory of your past life.
probably.
That's another thing about dreams.
But yeah, I told my friend once, and he was like, "Oh, it's probably a ghost that's like trying to tell you something." And I was
Damn,
like, "Well,
that's really creepy. But yeah, that's
you should be
possible.
messing with that.
Yeah.
Ghosts
Shut
are
up. She's not asking for
Because
it.
he was telling me, he's like, just think about the way you're saying it, the fact that you're curious when you saw her, and the fact that she's trying to like bring you somewhere."
You gotta solve a murder.
And I was like,
you gotta
"You're
solve
right."
a murder. Okay, I'm all for this. I support you 100%.
Oh my god. I
Solve
don't
a
even
murder.
know where this house is at.
Solve a murder.
But I guess out there somewhere, there's a little girl trying to tell me
What
someone
if she's
killed
like,
them.
the reason that you don't have it every only couple years is because she's like, this bitch is like totally not helping me.
Well, no,
And
Nah.
she goes to someone
Nah.
else, and then every once in a while
she keeps
she's
going
like,
to other people. She's like,
she's
can
like,
you
let's
help
see
me?
if Jinx.
Oh my god.
She's like, let's see if Jinx finally has.
Comes back and
it's-
she's like, hey, remember me?
You're
Yeah,
like-
they did this to me. And then she's like, I don't know where you are, and I can't help you.
She's like, damn it, I'm gonna.
She's like,
I'm
I gotta go to someone else.
Yeah.
But yeah, that dream ended there when I looked into the window and I saw like the inside of the house.
It's all fucked up.
Yeah.
Damn, that's kind of trippy.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, all my dreams are very eerie and weird and shit.
Well, I mean,
That's kind of disturbing.
well,
really.
but remember what she
Well,
said.
this is why I have anxiety when I
Well,
wake
no,
up.
it's
Like,
my
not
God.
just that, but remember she did mention in before that she's very sensitive to the supernatural.
Mhm.
yep.
So I wouldn't put it past her to have dreams like that.
That's just gotta suck to know that you go to sleep and you don't really ever feel. I don't know if it affects the quality of your sleep, but I imagine always
Well-
having like unsettling dreams. Wow,
Yeah.
always
like,
having
I have-
unsettling dreams.
Or like sometimes I mean I do have some
Stupid bitch.
nice dreams obviously, but like most of them are really like weird, and like I sometimes do wake up with like my heart racing and stuff.
Hmm.
But I don't know. Yeah.
Hmm. What about you, B?
These recurring dreams, they change kind of, but it almost feels like I'm watching like I said, third person.
Okay.
So I'm like, feels like I'm the only one in the theater, but then it's like full screen, so it's like I'm almost there in it.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I'm watching, but then I see me. But the most recurring one is like I'm in the mafia somehow, and I don't know why.
Okay.
It's like every time I dream of it, it's like something new happens. So it's like a show, It's weird. Like, the first one I ever had was, I don't know why. This was so completely random. I just vividly remember, like, hanging out with a bunch of people. I don't know who these people are. Hanging out with them.
Okay.
And we're hanging out, like, behind a store.
A store.
A store.
A
store.
A store.
Shut the fuck up.
Not a store.
A store.
A store.
Fuck off. Anyways, we're like, there's dumpsters behind the store. And
Okay.
we see this car.
I'm just kidding.
Like, hey, doing a little, you know.
Finger guns.
What is it called? We're just doing a little cameo in her dream.
Anyways, there's dumpsters behind the store. Car pulls up. Me and the group of people are like, okay, what's going on over there? Because, like, just imagine, like, a group of, like, young kids trying to have fun, and it's getting dark.
And
then
here
you
comes
see
the
this
mafia.
Car. No, don't jump ahead of me, you dirty bitch.
Trying to fuck up their day.
Yeah, well, guess what? I don't know why the hell they never noticed this group of kids that I'm in, and they pull up by the dumpster, open the trunk, pull out like a rolled up rug, and it's like,
Ooh, that ain't no rug.
saw feet dangling out from the ends, and I'm like, oh no. And then one of the kids said, like, what the fuck? And it's like, oh my god.
Watching too much, like, Narcos and shit.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I never watched that shit when I was younger.
Oh, okay.
So it's like
You have a
trippy.
vivid imagination.
I guess so.
Damn,
but
and that's your past life.
maybe I was a
You could've been a
mafioso in my
mafia,
past
yeah.
life.
Wow.
But
Oh, you
yeah,
really
they dumped the fuck.
Oh, wow.
Joking.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
That's
what I
a
would
low blow.
what I would
Lower
say.
than her slapping you. No, just
Oh
kidding.
no, that was physical assault. What I would say is now you have a much more humble
Someone,
life.
can you
You
call
don't know
911,
that.
please?
You have a
No,
much
just
more
kidding.
calm life.
I'm just kidding.
You don't know that.
This chat is like constantly verbally threatening me.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I asked for your help. I told you
Yeah.
to call 911.
Yeah.
Okay, well, anyways, continue.
Honestly, everything you just said, I did not listen. I'm
Yeah,
so sorry.
no, it's okay.
Neglected.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, so they eventually noticed us,
It's okay, don't cry.
and then we had to start running for our little lives,
Mhm.
because then they actually started chasing us.
I mean, you just witnessed them throw away a body. So,
Yeah, and then when I started running and then the car just started going, that's when, like, I woke up and I was like, holy fuck. But yeah, it was always mafia related.
Mm.
But then if it's not mafia related, it's zombie related.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
really?
something else.
It's
I
pretty
have zombie
morbid.
dreams all the time too.
I really, like, my dreams just never make sense. Like, I don't have, no, I don't.
Mine don't either.
I die in my dreams
Yeah,
sometimes.
but at least you guys have,
Rarely.
like, a theme.
I'm
like
usually like
zombies and
this close to
stuff.
dying, and I don't actually die, and I wake up before I die. I'm like, oh, whew.
No, I legit
was-
died in my dreams a few
I've
times.
I mean, I've gotten.
Yo,
I've been murdered in my dreams.
Yeah.
let me go look for something, because I remember I wrote down one of my dreams.
Damn, she got a dream book.
she got a
It's
dream
because
journal.
I think it's really interesting, and then I feel like as a
Well,
creative person, I can
well,
make
it
something.
helps you.
Maybe, yeah.
I should start doing
I'll
that.
be back. I'll
Okay,
be back.
so
But the problem
Jinx is
is-
stepping away from the chat for a second.
Yeah, no, I think they know that.
So, B, do you have any other reoccurring dreams that you have?
I just mentioned
Speak a little
zombies.
bit on these zombies ones. What always happens, or
Well, it's almost like the video games where
Uh-huh.
it's like oh shit, the shit's hitting the fan,
Mm-hmm.
and then like my house ends up being like the place where everybody wants to go to because like we have everything. I don't know why we have everything or how we have everything because honestly, if a zombie apocalypse were to happen right now, I am not prepared.
No, your house is really not.
No, it's not. It wouldn't work very well. What happened?
The fact that the first word I see is Beyonce.
that's kind of creepy in itself.
Like, honestly.
Say 3 times.
Look
Say
at
her
how
name 3
weird.
times in the
I
mirror.
look like a crazy person because I just scribbled everything on
You know what you need to
There's
do?
a conspiracy theories
You
on
need to
the
like
sheet.
you need to put these papers all over a wall.
And then you're like,
For
you
real.
see the pattern here?
I didn't draw. What the fuck? I didn't write about the one I had last night. That one was weird too.
You need a conspiracy wall.
Mind if I
Do you
see your
have
notes?
one?
Huh?
Do you have a conspiracy wall?
No.
You should have one. You should get one.
That's-
Make
no.
one.
She's like, I'm
She
done
starts
with that.
connecting the dots in her dreams, and she's like, I get it. I now understand it.
All cracked out.
It's like, have
Oh
you
my
slept
God.
lately? And she's like, no, because then they keep sending me these messages in my dreams.
Mhm. She's like, that's how they get you.
That's
Okay.
how they get you.
Like.
Should I read it?
You want me
Let
to
me
read
see.
it?
I'll
Because
read
then
it.
I can explain it.
I want to read it.
Okay.
I want to see if I can read your
All I
handwriting.
saw was Beyonce's protege.
Yeah. There might be
Do
a
you want
lot
to
of.
be? Do you want to be a singer?
There might be a lot of misspelled words in there.
That's okay. Maybe if my brain is smart enough, it will actually
It's
fix
not.
it.
Let me
Mind
spoil
you,
it for
First of
you.
all,
It's
fuck
still
off.
it's still an eerie ass dream.
Okay, let's
Even
hear
though
it.
if it might not seem like it.
All right.
How can it be eerie? You literally
We don't
have
know. Shut up.
Beyonce.
No, that doesn't mean anything. Okay, this is
she's
like
gonna save you.
March 2nd, 2018.
Oh no, that's when I had the next day when
the
I
next
woke
day.
up.
This was
when I
like,
woke
man,
up.
this is the morning that you woke up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, March 2nd, 2018. Classroom-like setting, kind of like a dance studio, like the classrooms from like what, Step Up, Water High. Yeah.
Oh, that was
The
a
movie Step Up, Step It
no,
Up.
no, it was.
Okay.
It's
the movie?
It was a YouTube premiere show that they did. It
Okay.
had Neo in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like me, 5 black girls, one with a hijab. Another Mexican girl, Beyonce's protege, ? LOL. All wearing a clear jacket with flowers. Girl with hijab. Decorations where the seams are, look at us, we're gonna be the next Beyonce.
Oh my god.
Cat-like paces towards the mirror, feeling herself. The girl with the hijab, actually. Yeah. It's like everyone laughs, having a good time. Me? Alright, well, I have to go now.
Okay, I'm gonna leave. Bye.
Someone.
Okay, so it's like we're like the group of friends, and
Yeah.
we were like in the dance studio, and we're just pretending, and then like they're like feeling themselves like, oh, I'm Beyonce.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay,
yeah.
no, I get it.
You know, normal stuff.
Yeah, no, I understand. It's like someone. Aw, don't be lame. We were about to go practice in the other room. Me. I walk with you guys. As a group, we walk out of the classroom, walk through a hallway filled with people. 2 dudes. One dude talking to the other. You see them? Yes.
I don't even remember. I don't even-
Okay.
These are the girls you don't want to mess with.
Do you have eyes? Yeah.
No, it's because
No way! He's
No.
saying
I'm
something to the other guy.
It's because I have to write down everything that I
I
like, you know?
Yeah,
was just
that
trying
helps.
to
It
be
helps. No,
funny.
you didn't even let me finish. He says, these are the girls you don't want to mess with. They are training to become the best. Word has it.
Don't fuck with
they
them.
They are
They're gonna-
Beyonce's protege.
I was gonna say that. Don't fuck with them. They're gonna be the next Beyonce.
And
Honestly, I don't even remember
Like,
that I wrote that. Oh
in
my
this,
god.
In this dream, she
Damn,
must
she
be
was
like,
half asleep.
Yeah.
Wakes up, pulls out paper, and she's like, Beyonce's protege.
Honestly, I don't even know why the hell I was dreaming about Beyonce. Like,
I
This
guess
is why she
you
brought up
listen
Beyonce.
to her a little more than you
I
want to
didn't
admit.
even make the connection, honestly.
To the left, to the left.
Honestly.
Me splits off from the group to the left. And God damn it! I didn't even read that part. I just
Yeah, I'm leaving. This is some Illuminati shit.
splits off in the group to the left and exits the school. Oh my
Ugh.
god, I can't. Did you just have a dream about Beyonce album or something? 'Cause she just said to the left.
So what I think is happening is that she leaves music on at night,
Probably
falls asleep to Beyonce,
puts Beyonce on, falls asleep, to the
Yeah.
left, to the
No.
left.
subliminally
No.
dreaming of.
You just really want to be the next Beyonce.
It's okay.
And she says, bye guys, see you tomorrow. Girls goes into the classroom on the right. Bye, love you. 2 dudes whisper while looking at me. Bye.
Did I write that really?
Yeah. Okay. At least they're not
Oh,
fucking
shit.
with you.
It's like, all right, time change, nighttime. Me walks out to the front of the school and goes to the car scene, and then she drew a little picture.
Yeah, I
She
did.
drew this palm tree, there's some cars,
Mhm.
pointing
I
arrow,
like
there's a
your cars.
street.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's cute.
That's page 1. And it's like, okay, it's the same car. As walking towards car, the car in front is on. Me thinking,
Oh, I remember why. Okay,
did I
it's
leave
coming
my
back
car
to
on
me.
this whole time? Yeah.
It's coming back to
And
me.
it's like figures out it's a different car. Have you ever done that? Where it's like, oh, that car
Scratches
no, it's
it
not-
out. It's the same car.
Shut up. Have you ever done that where it's like, oh, you go to the parking lot, you're like, oh, that's my car, and then it's like, wait, no, it's not my car.
It's not your
fuck.
car, you
No,
dumb bitch. It just
I've
looks
done
like
that, but
your
it was
car.
actually my car.
Oh.
Plot twist, it was my car.
Because you can turn on the engine
Okay, calm
with
down.
the
Shut up.
you can turn on the engine with the
With the-
button, like the
uh-huh.
key stuff. So I was looking for my car for a whole hour in a parking garage, and I couldn't find it
Okay.
because that shit was on, and I was like, that's not my car. It's
That's
on.
not my car. Holy shit.
It
Okay.
Turns
was
out
your
it
car.
was my car.
Figures out it's a different car. But it's like sign of relief or sign of relief. Either one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sigh,
H or N.
sigh. She just
That's
wrote
a-
her H
that looks like
really
an
short.
N.
It's a short H, okay.
Oh, okay. Unlocks car and gets in, and then she did it right here. It's the same car. So like I guess her car. Oh, the left side leaves, reverses until facing the school, and then she drew another picture. It's like
There's
school.
a school, that wall
There's
right
some
there.
bushes. No, this is bushes.
So that
Parking
could be
spot.
clouds.
The car, I think, is trying to do a parallel parking. It's like next scene, the front of the school. It's like before continuing, I look up, even though it looks like Bach.
I back up.
I Bach up.
I'm a chicken, actually.
Bach!
Yes, that is the sound they make.
I thought we've established that I don't know how to speak English.
That's okay. A white wolf with 3 eyes and a black, is that a U? Yeah, U-like shape is its face crossing 2 eyes. Walks out of the bush and stands in front of the car. Damn. Oh, she actually drew a picture of the little wolf.
That's cute, yeah.
Yellow eyes. 2 more come out, one by one. One stands on the right side of the car.
They're like cornering me.
Damn, you're
between and a black one comes out.
You see how weird that just shifted from like
Yeah, what the
school?
fuck?
Like,
you were at school talking about Beyonce, trying
like
to be the Beyonce protege,
Yeah.
and then this creepy shit happens where it's like these wolves come out.
Exactly.
The fuck?
Exactly.
You went from like High School Musical to like Silent Hill.
A black one comes out with opposite color marking and stands between the first and third white wolf. Me, no.
The first thought, oh shit.
Grabs phone and research.
Oh god, what are you gonna call the police on the wolves?
No, she said and research. She didn't even bother calling anybody.
You're like, no, I'm not in immediate danger. It's fine.
Hey, I can't always control my dreams.
You're like, what are they gonna do?
Sometimes
Open my door?
And then she put
always.
like the start. What does it mean to see a white wolf?
Listen. So every single time I have a dream, and if there's something like very prominent in my dream, I Google
it.
Yeah, I'm like, oh.
I actually have a dream book.
I was like, what does it mean when I dream this? So I was doing that inside my dream.
It says reads that it means you will die soon.
You Googled in your dream?
Yeah,
she Googled in her dream.
Holy shit! Could you wait until you wake up?
Did you wait? Did
I
you
don't know.
You didn't even Google it when you woke up.
Do you have
internet
internet
I'll
service
Google
in your
it
dream?
right now.
All right. Well, according to your dream Google, it says you will die soon. But it says sees that it's the same for the black one, gets scared, doesn't want to drive home, decides to stay in the parking lot, which I don't get why, because that's where the wolves are.
Well, they were cornering me. They were all around surrounding me. I don't want to run over a wolf. What?
And that's very nice of you, even though I guess it means your death. But huge working truck backs up, almost hitting car. Wolves disappear. Sigh of relief because car didn't hit. Dream ends.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Yep.
That sounds wild.
Yeah, what does it mean?
I swear, if I could animate this, it would make more sense.
You could do an animatic.
Yeah.
Not as fluid, but
I like that she wrote them down, though. I feel like that having some
I wish I could do that, but my life's a mess. I'm not very organized.
I feel like my problem is whenever I wake up, I don't give myself those minutes or whatever it takes.
Just because I always
to write them down. Yeah, I wake up rushed and I'm like, that was a
true.
weird
It's not
dream.
just
I gotta
that.
go
Yeah.
start my day and do stuff, and I just end up.
You take forever.
I need a dream journal for sure, though.
Mm.
And then, because the dream that I had last night was super weird, and I'm like, maybe if I have, like, all these dreams, I can probably, like, build a story or something, but, like, from different sections of, like, all my dreams. Just, like, that doesn't make sense.
No.
That dream you just read does not make sense at all.
Well, the first part would be, like, you starting off, like, oh, yeah, normal person, goes to high school, and then, like, you don't know, like, some weird supernatural, paranormal shit's gonna happen, and then these wolves pop up, and you're like, what do these wolves mean? Like, that one show, I think it's called Magic. It's like they're normal, but then they went to some magic school, and then crazy shit starts happening.
First of all, like, why the fuck was I Googling in my dream?
Yeah, you would think you'd call, like, animal services.
I don't know. There's literally a wolf in the parking lot.
It has 3 eyes. Should I be concerned?
There's 3 of them, by the way.
They all have 3 eyes. Different color wolves. Should I be worried?
Yep.
Apparently not. You should Google them.
Yeah, Google, what do wolves mean in my dreams? You're gonna die.
Yeah, so I knew I was dreaming if I was...
So
well,
you were aware.
Right? I knew I was dreaming if I was
if
trying
she were
to Google
aware,
in my
she
dream.
would Google it.
Well, apparently she did.
That's kind of silly, because that means in real life she'd Google, what do wolves mean in my way? How do I get rid of wolves?
I put specific details like white wolves or like wolf with 3 eyes.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, probably in real life, you'd probably do that. Like, Google's, how do I get rid of this wolf?
I forgot everything I wrote on there until you started reading it. I was like, what the fuck?
And then she's like, it's all coming back to me.
Yeah.
Went from Beyonce protege to what the fuck
Yeah,
are these
you were
wolves trying
starting
to do to me?
out so strong. What happened?
She can create her lore from that.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Maybe they're Beyonce's wolves.
Oh my god.
Beyonce sent her wolves after you to kill off her proteges.
Mm-hmm. She's like, only I can be Beyonce.
She's like, I can be the only Beyonce.
Mm-hmm.
No more.
When she's like, Jinxed is getting too powerful. I have to send wolves to eat her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
All right, that was
the dream I had last night was pretty similar. It did not
Mhm.
make sense at all. So do my dreams start off at school? Oh my god. Okay.
Maybe school
You
isn't
go to school.
important.
So,
yeah.
like,
You know, you should
You're
go
a
to
student,
school.
yeah.
It's a,
Well, no, not when I had that dream.
were you not going to school at the time?
No.
Okay.
I just started school again, like, in August.
She's like a week ago.
But last night's dream, I started off in school, and I was looking for a counselor or something like that. So I
Mhm.
was, like, running around all the school, like, looking for counselors, but I guess they weren't working or something like that. And I was like, okay, what the fuck? And then I guess I had a boyfriend in my dream.
Damn. Was he hot?
Oh my gosh.
You know, that's the thing. Sometimes I can't really see them.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Yeah.
I've had those dreams before.
Yeah. So, like, I guess I
Terrible
had a
dream.
man, and, like, I had a friend, too, and we ended up going to, like, I was, like, rushed, like, trying to do all the school stuff, and
Yeah.
then, like, I saw him in the hallway or
Mhm.
whatever, and then he's all like, oh, like, I have a wedding to go to, you want to go? And I was like, okay, yeah, sure. So we go to the wedding, which is at a park,
What the fuck when there's a wedding?
What?
right?
I thought you went to go see a counselor.
I was looking for them, but they were not
She
working.
went, we're gonna go to a wedding.
That's a big
So-
change,
So
yeah.
we went to the park because the wedding
Were you
reception
dressed
was
in nice
whatever.
clothes?
Yeah, it was actually.
Damn.
Oh, and this was in third person, by the way. No, it shifted from first person to third person, I think.
Wow, that's really weird.
Yeah. So then I was third person, and then I got up from my seat because it was like rows, but like facing
Yeah.
each other. The chairs, for some reason, they were like facing
the
each other.
fuck?
So they're not even looking at the reception?
Yeah.
That's
Sounds like
weird.
some weird creepy thing, like universe
Musical
where you
chairs, but
walk in
extreme.
and you're like, what the fuck's going on? And it's like everybody's facing each other, and then they look at you and you're like, the fuck's going on here? And it's like a wedding and no one has a face.
Yeah, I don't know, but we were getting there, and then like he sat down, and then there's someone else sitting down next to him, I think, and the roll was filled, and then there's an empty one. So it was him, someone, and then an empty one.
Okay.
And I got up because my friend was sitting on the opposite, on the chair in front.
She really
So she was at the
The
very
word for the thing
corner,
you sit on.
The chair?
in the corner at the very end, right? So I just kind of I kind of just crouched down, and I was talking to her, and then it was an old lady that was sitting next to my man, and then she got up.
Fight
Her
that
man?
already?
No,
Yeah,
no,
she's
no, no,
apparently
listen,
it's coming off hard.
No, she got
Old
up
lady, get
and
out of
she
my way.
left, and then some Asian lady came, and
She
she
tried to
was
steal your man?
tiny, and she was like, "Oh, are these seats taken?" And he was gonna
She's like,
say
"Yes, bitch."
yes because of me, but then she just sits down.
What a
But she,
fucking bitch.
No, but she sits down and she leaves that empty chair in between them. And then I
Oh.
was like, okay, whatever. And then tell me why this white bitch comes over and sits next to my man.
Oh,
Because she trying to
damn.
steal your man.
And then I looked over to my friend. I'm like, what the fuck did they just sit down there? Like, I'm supposed to sit there.
Jinxed is about ready to throw hands.
listen.
Oh my god, she's like,
She's
don't
like,
get me
I
started.
know she's old, but it,
So then my
No,
best,
it's
no,
my
it was a
lady.
different,
Oh.
it's a different one.
You don't pay attention.
So then, my friend
You
that I
don't
was,
like-
crouched next to and, talking to her, she was all like, oh, look, that bitch is trying to get at your man. Look at the way she's staring at her. Look at the way she's, and then she was like, she's kind of hot, too. Like, what are you going to
Oh.
do? And then I was getting pissed off. And then, the white girl, noticed. So she started trying to,
She's trying to steal
flirt.
your man.
Yeah, she
Oh
was trying
my
to flirt with him.
God.
And I was like, this bitch. And I was like, I'm over here,
Are you hiding behind bushes again?
no. I was, I was in the front row, next to my friend.
Did you not have a seat?
Huh?
You guys were crouched.
I was. She had the
so you
seat.
had the
Oh.
seat.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I was like, what the fuck? And I was mad. And I go up and I
Oh
tell
my
her,
God.
I kind of go off on her. I was like, what the fuck? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you're fucking ugly ass shit. You even have lipstick on your teeth. Like, what kind of bitch are you?
what the fuck?
I don't know.
This bitch eating
And it just
her
went
lipstick.
off on her. Tell me why I grabbed this huge clip from her hair and put it next to her throat and started squeezing it.
Oh my
You
god.
tried murdering her.
And
oh
you
my
know-
god.
you know
it's a
how-
wedding.
You know.
Yeah. She's like, now it's a funeral.
No, you know how the clips have little
Yeah, the little
spiky.
teeth.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
so
teeth.
it was going into her
Jesus
throat
Christ.
and
Was it made out of fucking metal?
I don't know.
Because the plastic would have broke.
No,
God
it's
But
damn.
I was
cream.
holding her neck and then I was squishing pushing her.
Is anyone saying anything?
No,
They're
they were
watching.
just looking at me like out of shock.
They're like, what a beautiful wedding.
Oh no.
They were just looking at me out of shock, and like I see like some blood kind of dripping out because like it punctured her neck. And then tell me why like this white cop comes like running.
The fucking white cop's gonna pull out his gun.
No, listen. This white cop comes
God.
and he pulls me away and he takes out a taser.
Oh dang.
And he like
he
tries
tase
to
you?
like no he didn't, but he was just like turning it on so it was making like that crackling noise.
Mm-hmm.
And then that man just went crazy and started like chasing everyone with a fucking taser.
Fuck.
So everyone was just like, what the fuck? Blah, blah,
Police
blah.
brutality.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like during that time, like it was already getting late. The sun was going down, right? And then like this other cop came and he was black, and I was like, thank God he's gonna understand, you know, like he's not gonna do anything to me. And I went up to him. I was like, oh my God, thank God. Can you just like tell your partner to stop? Like you know, he's chasing everyone in this like wedding with the fucking taser. He's gonna kill someone because like he was going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me why the black man was just like, it's okay, man. And he takes out 2 tasers.
Oh, no.
Like, he takes out 2 tasers, and I just got so scared. I was like, oh my God, what the fuck? I'm gonna
She's like,
die.
that's twice as many tasers as before.
I was like, I'm gonna die.
He's
Yeah, but
double-handing
like,
them
it
tasers.
became like a big ass chaos.
Did
and
they ever?
then-
Wait. Did they ever exchange their vows?
No, like,
No one
the
got
wedding
married.
didn't even start yet.
What the
like,
fuck?
people
You
were barely
sounded
arriving.
Like it's been
Damn.
hours.
No. Like, people, I don't know.
She's like, I don't know how long it took.
The actual wedding didn't happen. I don't know.
Wow.
She's
no
like,
one got
sorry,
married that
we were
day.
busy having a taser mania over here.
And so like everyone's just running and screaming because like these
Call
cops were
police.
just
Fire
like trying to
Police
tase
brutality,
everyone. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And then out of nowhere it got super dark and then like the park lights turn on.
Uh-huh.
Tell me why fucking groups and groups of people in chemical suits came out and they
Oh,
were about to
hell no.
spray us down with some weird ass shit to the point where the cops got scared and they're like, oh my God, they're coming to get us now. Like everyone needs to run.
The cops
Yeah.
are contaminated with some shit. That's why they're whack.
Yeah, I don't fucking know, but
I mean,
and
cops
then
don't
like
just swing around tasers.
no, and then like during the time it was gonna reveal why they were there, my alarm clock rang and I woke up and I
Damn.
woke up all like
That sounds like a fucking movie.
That is a movie.
right? See, this is why I was all
It
like,
doesn't
yo,
make sense.
I need to write everything
You
down.
should. Jesus. That sound. Damn, that got me like sitting on the edge of my. She was like about
You're
ready
like,
to kill
what's gonna
someone.
happen?
She was about ready to kill
Yeah.
someone. Cops show up and they're like double-handed fucking tasers, and then the people with like later on when it gets dark, freaking people
Yeah,
in
but it was, like-
suits show up.
Yeah, it was like a massive group of like people, and they
Jesus.
came with like
Was the park
hose or
contaminated?
something, and they were gonna spray us down. Like, I don't know.
That's freaking crazy. That's some
I
creepy
want to
shit.
know the secret behind that government like conspiracy
Right?
behind all those chemical suits.
The government is involved, ladies and gentlemen. The government is involved, which is usually how, you know, bio shit ends up going into a shitstorm, and then people end up getting sick or dying, and then that's how the zombie apocalypse happens.
Also, no one steal my dreams, please.
Copyright infringement. Jesus.
You guys do not have my permission. This is what is it called?
What?
I don't know any legal terms, but
Damn.
I'm
This
not
is-
a lawyer.
this is me saying that you guys can't use it, and if you guys do end up using it, I'm gonna sue your ass
Oh,
and show this
damn.
video or this podcast.
Why are we threatening our fans?
Don't do
Hey,
that.
Wait, what fans?
Hey,
They're
hey.
good people.
The four
probably.
people. The four people.
The four
that
people.
listen.
Y'all the MVPs.
The poor people that listen.
Actually, it was 6 people that listened
Wow.
for the
bless,
last one.
bless those 6 people. Damn.
We're watching you.
Oh my god.
Actually, we're listening. Wait,
We have eyes
We
everywhere.
are watching them.
true.
Yeah, we're eyeballing them. Not in a really inappropriate way, but in a like, we're watching you like the government way.
Oh, that's
Sure.
not inappropriate, right?
No, I guess not.
Sure. We'll go with that.
Sure, let's go with that.
But just know that this
The government's always watching.
is me saying that I copyright my own stuff, so
Mm-hmm.
you can't take it.
She will come at you, take the shit out of your hair,
And tase you.
fucking,
Oh my
no, she'll
God.
fucking slice your throat
Oh,
open.
jeez.
This is why I got psychopath
She
in my
tested,
dark test.
tested as a psychopath.
I'd like to take that test.
Same. Want to see how psychopathic we all are?
Tune in next time.
She's
What
like,
results?
next time when we read the results, who is a
Oh, that'd be
psychopath?
interesting.
Pretty sure Jinx is.
Jinx, she's already said she took the test.
Pretty
and
sure
she's
B is.
Okay, first of all,
Like, very psychopath.
Yes. First of all, yes.
First of all,
I have
that's
no
all I had to say.
answer.
That was my entire point.
First of all,
I mean, if
yes.
you lived in my house, you kind
Next
of
question?
have to be a little crazy to be
To
in my
survive,
house. To
yeah.
to survive. You gotta be freaking crazy.
Do you guys think you can kill a person?
I probably would think about it first.
No. I mean,
What?
like
Holy shit! What
a
are we
person
talking about?
rather than an animal.
Yes.
Wait, in what context? In your dreams? You're talking
No,
about
real
real life.
life.
Are we capable
Damn, we're
of killing a
flipping this
person?
now. Real life
Like,
now.
would you rather? Yeah, like
I
Would
think
you
I'd
be
be
able
more
to kill-
capable of killing a person than an animal, and I think that says a lot about.
see. So you guys are probably gonna have the same psychopathic
That's fine.
results as I did.
That's fine.
Because I feel like I could probably kill a person
Mhm.
without any thought, and then like if you tell me to kill an animal, I'm just gonna be like, no, thank you.
Yeah, no, I get that. It's just humans are the root of evil.
Yes.
That's
Mhm.
why it'd
We're
be
here to-
easier.
Oh my God, you sound like Stain.
I
You sound like Stain from My Hero Academia.
I get where that guy's coming
Right?
from.
Yeah.
I get where he's coming from.
Yeah.
That's why he's like, oh my.
See,
the true
and then
hero.
you sympathize with the evil villain.
Yes.
So I'm pretty sure if you guys take the test, your guys is
Okay, what's first
I
of all?
think Dobby is a Todoroki,
What's all
and
this?
that's why he's a villain.
Okay, we're just gonna lay out
Okay.
all of that for you.
Oh my
guys.
God, have you guys ever had dreams about like any characters? Try to bring it
Um,
back full circle.
I'm trying to think, cause I swear I have.
Because I have.
Honestly, I don't believe
Shadow
so.
the Hedgehog.
Oh,
Oh
my
my
god!
He was
Listen,
so angsty.
that
No.
was my little me's man. Okay.
He's like 3 feet tall.
She was young.
Yeah, I
she
was
was probably
little.
3
I
feet.
bet
Yeah.
she was probably 3
3
feet.
feet.
She's like, I want that little Hot Topic hedgehog.
No, you know what? I don't know why I'm saying that, because I see where you're coming from.
Right? He's hot.
Oh my god. He has a motorcycle.
He fucking he
Even though-
hovers around
Vroom, vroom,
everywhere.
get on,
He's
bitch.
got cool shoes.
And then like
He's a
on
bad
Sonic
boy.
Adventures 2, he says, "Let me show you my real powers." I'm like, "Yes, Dad."
You just call him daddy. Oh my god. Rip B. Wow. This is not the kind of dreams I wanted to talk
Are you
about.
a furry?
I'm like, "No, I'm not a furry. No,
It's a
I'm
little
not."
too late. You
I'm
just
not.
called Shadow Daddy.
It's called a joke.
Yeah, I bet.
It's a yoke.
I was just gonna say that. I always say that
Okay.
because of Dr. Egg.
Are you yoking?
Are you yoking?
Yoking.
I can't.
Gross.
And even movie characters, like,
Mm,
or any celebrity.
no. I
I'm
don't think,
K-pop trash, so yes,
I don't think
have.
I've had dreams
I'm
with
not
celebrities.
I already told you about Shadow, which is something
You've already set the standard pretty low.
something I've kept inside of me for a long time.
She's like, I don't know how to talk about this. I feel
She's
like
like, I can't
if
talk
I
to
tell
the
my
therapist.
therapist, he's gonna stop. He's gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay, listen. So like, what? 8-year-old, 7-year-old me.
Well, when
The
you're a
manliest
kid,
thing I've seen is Shadow.
he's pretty manly. But as a kid, you don't know what a furry
He's a
is.
terrible role model.
Exactly.
But he's a bad boy.
He is a bad boy.
Exactly.
That's what all women want.
Sonic is a little bitch.
He's too good.
He's literally the hero, but okay.
That's the problem.
You're like, I want a bad boy. An 8-year-old me wants a
She's
bad
so
boy
fucking
to
edgy
come.
as an 8-year-old.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? I just
Jinx the edgelord.
right. I find it interesting, just like the mentality of
She
an
did
8-year-old.
deviant
You're
art,
like,
fan
yeah.
art.
Oh god.
I don't know, because I never really thought about the fact that, like, he was a hedgehog. It's kind of just like...
Well, he's talking. He's on
Yeah.
2 feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're like, I could do that. Yeah.
Not literally do
No.
that, but alright.
Yeah.
It's like I asked.
You're like, I can dig it. I'm into
But
I
it.
no,
asked-
to
I-
put it on record, I
God.
am not a furry, but alright.
she's a furry.
No, I'm not.
I've asked a friend this question before because Japanese lore. It's like you have animal human types.
Yeah.
Like kitsune,
Mhm.
they're fox.
Yeah.
And then video games they display them as like humans, but
Mm-hmm.
with some animal features like the ears and the tails. I've asked them if I find a person and like say if it ever happened, like I don't know, like pretend I'm like in some weird alternative universe or like different dimension. Man, looking like a man, has fox ears and a tail, and I asked him, "Am I furry?" And he's like, "Well, no, because they're more human than they are animal." And I was like, "Okay, okay." But
There's a line.
Wait.
There's actually
nothing wrong with being a furry. You do you. But that's not my thing.
Why are you looking at me like that? I'm not a furry.
It's okay, Jinx.
I'm not.
Wait, it's not just
denial
you.
is the first stage.
Oh, you're a furry?
Of denial.
Oh,
let's
you're
back
a furry?
the,
Hold on,
let's
hold
back,
on.
Let's back
Hold
the
on.
fuck up here.
Hold on.
Denial is the
Hold
first
on, you're a
stage.
furry?
No, I'm not.
Hold on, you're a furry.
Denial is the first
Go
stage.
back. Nope.
Okay.
No, because
You
this
know-
was 8 years ago.
you
It's not
li-
like I'm still fighting.
You literally
things.
called Shadow Daddy. I'm sorry.
Okay, but that's because I have an attachment to him because since I was 8 years old, okay? But it's not like I'm seeing you like freaking anamorphic shit right now and I'm just like, oh yes, no, that's not me.
Well then.
Honestly, say we talked about this earlier when we were in college. We
What?
poked fun at you.
Me?
Yeah, remember?
In college?
Yeah.
About
Did you
what?
ever have like that raccoon or like keychain?
Ask him about
tail?
the tail.
No.
Ask him about his favorite cat lady.
Yeah, well, okay, go ahead.
We made fun of you as being a furry. She got like the cat paw. The
She's
cat tail.
fine.
She's looking like
Okay.
Wait, who?
Who they're
Felicia.
referring, they're referring to Felicia from the video game Darkstalkers, or I believe it's called Vampire in Japanese, but it's a fighting game.
I need to see her.
She's fine.
What's her name?
Felicia. That's it.
But it's
That's
not
her
just
name.
that. It was just like there's some like things that you said and you showed us, and it's like, oh yeah, you're totally a furry.
But she's like, again,
But
going
we
back to your
also-
original
but wait,
argument,
but no,
more
us in the-
human than animal.
Us and the mutual friend that we have, we were talking about you when you were. I forgot where you were. It
You're
was
just
during-
talking
it
shit
was
while I'm
during
not
lunchtime.
there.
No, we weren't talking shit. We were just saying how much of a furry you were.
Wow, thanks, guys.
Yeah, she's cute. She's cute.
There you go.
She just said
Shut
she's
your face.
cute. She's not nutting
your
over her
face.
like you do.
Okay, but I mean,
Nut.
No, it's no nut November.
Okay.
Nut.
Going back.
That's why he's dying.
Going back before
I'm
all
gonna
of
ascend
this
to Godhead. What are
started.
you talking about?
You will never ascend to Godhood. You
I
will
will.
nut at the very
No.
end of the month.
No.
Have you guys dreamed about any characters? Like, it doesn't even have to be like cartoons. It could
But
be
no, like I said, I think I have because it
Mhm.
feels like I have, but I just don't remember.
Oh, okay. Or any celebrity?
Mm-mm.
No.
No. I think celebrities know. It's more likely for me to dream about something. And I
That's
feel like
not real.
because celebrities, I don't have any attachment to
it's
them.
not just that. It's like in the when it comes to like my brain's going towards like fanfic morals. Like when people would write fanfic about the actual actor or actress, and I'm just like, I can't swing that way. Like I can't like think of them in that way because it's just like they have their own lives. They're different people. It's like they're not fictional. But it's
That's
like
a real person.
But yeah,
The
it's a real
character
person.
is
Characters
another
that they
thing.
play, that's a whole different story. Like they're playing a
Yeah.
character. That's not them
Yeah,
as they are
yeah.
in real life. So it's like in my dream, as the actor, like I can't. I don't think I've ever done it because I don't think I can. So it's like I like Chris Evans. Have I dreamt of him as Chris Evans in my dream? No. But Captain America, probably, most likely, maybe a
choice.
yes.
Good
Definitely.
Yes, thank you.
Great
He's,
choice.
he's very beautiful, very handsome man.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. So there you go.
That's
You pick up your sopping wet
that's
vagina.
when
you
I call
drop it.
myself a white man's whore. But other than that, no white men for me, please.
But he's
Wow.
a beautiful white man.
Yep.
Yeah, my coworker makes fun of
I can't
me.
disagree though. He's genuinely a very
He's
nice
a really
man.
nice man.
And he's also very handsome.
Handsome, nice man. He
Yeah,
basically
good- you
is
have good
Captain
taste,
America. That's what. Yeah. That's,
Like, white men are not my cup of tea, but he's...
you're like the second person who's third. My sister has told me that. She's like, I don't like my nudes. My coworker, she's like, I don't like me them white boys. And now you're
Wow.
the third person. And it's like, I get it, but it's like, I don't know why. Then again, I don't discriminate against any race.
Yeah, I don't really have
No
a
religious
preference.
background.
Well,
But
I
it's like
say that.
most of the
I
people.
say that, and I'm over here drooling over Ashton Kutcher, Seth Rogen, and all these other people.
She's now listing all these white dudes.
Yeah.
Why are you lying to me?
So I
Just-
guess, yeah.
No,
you
just
have
like
a small pool.
just regular. If I were to meet someone, I'm just like, man.
But you have a tiny pool of white dudes that you like.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Celebrities though.
That's okay.
Anyways, back to dreams. Have you guys had any weird dreams recently?
Not recently. I would like to say, if we can talk on the subject of weird dreams.
Oh yeah, have you guys had any like murder dreams? Like you kill someone? Or is that just me? Like
No,
constantly
I
having
think I
dreams?
have. I think I have.
I'm in the mafia in my dreams. Of course I've murdered people. Why are you asking me that question?
I think so.
I definitely have murdered people in my dream. I told you, I didn't say anything else besides the one, like, I saw them dumping the dead body. Back to my mafioso dreams. I vividly remember this dream, too. I was in a parking lot. I was waiting for someone, and I'm considered, like, I'm in the mafia. Mm-hmm. But I'm not anyone, like, really important. I'm just, like, a thug. But it's me. I see me. I'm seeing myself third person again. Mm-hmm. So I'm in the car waiting for them, and I'm just, like, taking a little nap. It's like, yeah, I'm, waiting. Take a little nooner. Whatever.
What?
I don't know where I've heard that term. I've heard it somewhere.
You just made that up.
You go fuck yourself.
A nooner.
You're a nooner.
You're a nooner.
You're the one who does nooners. Anyways.
Okay, we're the trendsetters now.
Yeah. He's literally a
Why do you gotta put me on the spot?
Because you do noon. You a nooner.
Sorry. I need to sleep.
Hella nooner. Anyways, yeah, so I see someone, like, literally come up to the side of the car and just shoot me. Mm-hmm. Wow. And then, like, it goes black. The screen goes black. And then, like, pops up. I'm in a ditch. I sit up and I'm like, fuck, I'm hurting. I thought I died. Mm-hmm. Guess I'm not dead. Or I did die and I came back somehow. I don't know, but it's like, I must seek vengeance. Mm-hmm. And I did. And it was a lot of blood. I didn't get my hands... I got my hands dirty only, like, maybe once, but I made other people do it.
I just remembered something. Oh, my God.
You're welcome.
What?
Wow.
What did you remember?
So let me start from the beginning.
Okay.
I went to an elementary school, and it had there's this girl there. Let's just call her...
Is this a dream or real life?
Real life.
Oh, my God.
Right?
Okay.
I don't know what to call her. Let's call her...
Janice!
Janice. Okay,
yeah,
let's call her Janice.
Wow.
So this was like in second grade or first grade where I saw Janice, right? We were like in class together. Mm-hmm. After that, I moved to a different school, and then obviously middle school happened, right? And then like high school.
Yeah.
So before school started, I had a dream. And it was a really dark hallway in the house. And there is someone with, like, a hoodie or, like, a cape or whatever. Uh-huh. Like, kind of looking like a Grim Reaper or something, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So it was chasing me the whole time.
This isn't real life.
This is my dream. No, this is my dream.
Okay,
she just mentioned his dream. Why you never listen?
Okay, sorry. Now I'm just... the lines are blurred.
The real life part was me with Janice in school.
Okay.
So my dream is me in this hallway. And this Grim Reaper figure is, like, chasing me. And I was, like, always trying to run away. And as soon as I open the door, I'm back at the beginning where he's chasing me, right? So I keep, like, running. And every single time, it gets closer and closer to me.
Dang.
And then, like, the last part was me trying to open the door. But it grabs me. And I turn around, takes off the hood. It's Janice.
Fucking Janice.
But listen, I go to school the next day. Janice went to my school. She moved into my school.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
And I was tripping the fuck out because I'm like, I haven't seen you in years. You pop up in my dream, and now you pop up in real life in my school. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, my God. That's not a dream. Yeah. That's a vision.
That fucking creeped me out.
Was Janice going to murder you?
Maybe.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't become her friend or anything like that. But
yeah, because you just had a premonition about
Watch
her.
Watch out for Janice.
But that shit was weird because I never even seen her face.
Don't trust Janice.
Like,
watching you, Janice.
For years.
Yeah,
I didn't even know
Fuck
how
you.
she looked like after she grew up, you know? But she looked the same in my dream and, like,
saw her again in real life. And then you're like, fuck you, Janice.
Yeah, it creeped me out so much. I was just like, what the fuck?
Never be surprised anymore. Come on. You're very sensitive to the spiritual world and paranormal shit. I wouldn't be surprised if you had visions of the future in your dreams.
I'm always surprised.
Don't be surprised.
That shit's creepy as fuck.
It's creepy, but don't be surprised.
That's true. But I was just like, what the fuck? And I remember I told my best friend. She was like, what the fuck? I'm like, I swear it was her face in my dream. Like, I haven't seen her since, like, kindergarten or first grade.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And now she pops up in this high school that has nothing to do with that first school that I was at.
Yeah.
Like, what? It tripped me out.
Small world.
Mm-hmm.
Janice is your stalker.
I mean, I haven't seen her in college, so I guess not.
Let's
You
just
don't know
keep it
that.
that way.
You don't know that. That's how stalkers work.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I remember Like, no, the dream. Because I remember seeing there's, like, a wall with, like, it looked like spit, but it was, like, blood spit.
That's just gross.
Spit, and then, like, I started running.
Blood spit. That's
Blood
gross.
Spit, yeah.
So I'm patooey.
Patooey.
Yeah, that's the sound. Yeah.
Patooey.
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 Okay, got another question for you guys.
Uh-huh.
In terms of dreams, have you ever had dreams where you realize you're dreaming?
Yeah.
No.
And so you just consciously take your dream. Like, you do
Yeah.
whatever you want
Yeah.
now, instead of continuing where the dream was.
Yes. I feel like that ruins the dream, though.
Yeah, that's what I told him.
B said,
That's what I told him. It ruins the dream because the whole point of a dream is that you're not in reality. Because in reality, you can't do certain shit.
Yeah.
Like in your dream, you can say like, "Oh,
unless
you
it's
get
a
hit by
different
blood."
dimension,
Okay,
and you're like,
that's a whole different concept.
Just kidding.
But in your dream, it's like you're supposed to escape reality. And the shit that you can't
that's
do in
true.
real life, you do in your dream. That's why I told him,
But
if you take control of your dream, you ruin the whole situation.
That's true.
ruined it.
Isn't that you doing what you can't do in real life in your dream? Like, isn't that the whole point? You're
But
just,
then why are you
you're
taking
confusing
control
me
in
with
your,
your.
no, why are you taking control in your dream? You basically do that shit in real life. It's not as fun because at least in the dream, it's like, what's going to happen next? But then if you start taking control,
It's whatever you want.
you're micromanaging your dream.
I
I already
mean-
do that in real life. I don't need that in my dream.
You just want to coast in your dream when you can literally have a playground and do whatever the hell you want.
I do
Okay,
whatever I
no,
want
not
by
that.
randomness.
I don't
No.
completely change it like that, though.
No,
I have.
I leave it random, but then you just ruin everything.
Yeah, I mean, that's.
Because usually when I start to realize it's a dream, that's when I start waking up.
I've actually hung around quite a little
I
bit.
mean, I can change it, but then, like, I realize and I'm like, bitch, you're awake. I mean, you're sleeping. What the fuck are you doing?
Mhm.
And then
like,
she
I
ruins
wake
it
up.
for herself.
Yeah.
See? That's why I'm saying, like, once you take control of your dream, it's not as fun. Because it's not as, like, it's not dynamic. It's not
Yeah.
exciting. It's not as, like, surprising. Like, oh, shit, this happened. This is pretty cool. It's crazy. But then if you take control, you're like, I planned this. I knew this was happening. And that's kind of boring.
That's true.
That's, like, knowing the future. And it's just, like, nothing's exciting anymore when you do
Okay,
that shit.
personally, I will have to say I disagree. But
Well, you're a very sad person. So.
no, that's also your opinion. I would say that.
And people backed up that opinion.
I mean, but that has
You
nothing
cry in
to
the
do.
shower.
Yeah,
You're a sad boy.
yeah, okay.
So,
Nothing to
because you
do
can't
with.
take control of your life,
Nothing
you
to
have
do
to.
with what I'm talking about.
So you
okay?
can't
gotta,
because of the
you gotta
fact
attack
you
me
take-
personally.
you
I'm
take
pretty sure
control-
that's.
You take control of your dreams because you can't do it in real life.
No, I very much control. I cry.
I'm talking about in your life in general.
in
you
control.
You cannot
Nothing to
control
do
a
with
lot
the
of
dream.
shit. No, in life you can't control your shit.
You just gotta put me on
Honestly,
blast.
I
every
don't know where the
podcast.
hell this is going. I lost
I was
track
just
like
trying
5
to
minutes
talk
ago.
about a dream that I have had, and this one I think would be quite the subject.
Have had.
Is it the one that you talk to the old lady
Yeah.
and tell her you're in a dream and then you're
Why
gonna disappear?
she's got to spoil the whole
You
thing?
disappeared.
No, he
She
told an old
disappeared.
lady. Why are
Oh,
you
she
telling an old
disappeared.
lady in your dream that she doesn't exist?
Yeah. Well, she didn't. She was in my dream.
You're rude.
she was. It was.
my
she
God.
doesn't exist though.
But
She was a
remember
dream
what-
lady.
Remember what
Yes.
Jinx said? Is that when you're sleeping, you go to another parallel universe. What if that lady...
There's no guarantee.
what
of
if that
though.
lady was real and you done told her you're not real? That's
Mm.
fucking rude.
Oops. I'm sorry that I told the dream lady in my dream that she doesn't
Maybe
exist.
it was a shared dream that she
A
was
shared
in.
dream.
There's no
You know,
proof
all the
for
people
that.
that supposedly you see are people
People
that you've seen in real life,
Yeah.
but your head just doesn't, or your eyes doesn't register
Because-
everyone.
Yeah.
Your head,
Your
your eyes,
brain.
your eyes, but your brain does.
So okay, yeah, that was a dream that I had where
means
I
you've
was
seen
walking
everyone
around
before.
somewhere in some sort of like city.
Somewhere
It-
with like big
some
buildings.
sort, yeah. Well, it was kind of
Downtown,
like it
just like
reminds
the
me,
Spider-Man dream?
yeah, just like Spider-Man, except it reminded me more of like modern day France.
Okay.
Like,
Have
it
you
had
been to
little-
France before?
No, but I've seen modern day France. I felt like that's what it was. There was cafes. There's people like walking around.
There's
There's
cafes
tons of
everywhere in
yeah, but
America.
it felt very. I'm pretty sure it was like what my mind perceived to be France.
So then you
Yeah.
know.
So I'm walking around and
So
I'm like,
you're fake, you racist.
yeah,
You're fake France
What
in your
the
dream.
fuck?
You're fake ass
I'm-
France.
So I was like, what the hell am I
Fake
doing in
France.
France? I'm like, I was like, there's no way I could be in France. What am I doing here? I'm too broke to be in France. obviously I'm dreaming. And when I realized I was dreaming, I stopped what I was doing.
You're like, oh, I'm about to go make some pizza.
So I went and I sat down. I sat down, and this
That's
lady,
silly, but okay.
this little old lady decides to sit down at the table that I decided to sit down at, and I'm like,
You're like,
okay.
bitch, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, okay, what's going on? I'm like, is she gonna tell me something? Like,
She was probably gonna tell you like one of the most important shit
nope,
in
I
your
ruined
whole life.
And you
her
ruined
existence.
it.
Yeah,
That's why
totally
I said when you do that, you ruin everything.
Well,
you ruin the fun.
This is why you're not happy.
Thanks,
No,
guys.
God, that makes sense.
I didn't know I had two. We have two officially licensed psychologists.
That old lady was gonna tell you so much about your life.
And then you
guarantee.
fucked it up, and then you said you're not real. You're
I
in
told her
she-
I fully convinced
She said,
her.
"Fuck you."
She accepted her fate
But
in the
then
course of my
again,
dream.
Well, she
that
accepted
she
her fate
did not
because you made her
exist.
accept it.
She's probably
Because
like,
she
oh,
was a
shit.
figment of my dream.
And you had to be a dick about it and ruin everything.
She was a
She
fig-
could have probably said
She's
something
not
like
a
Jinx
real
said, and she probably would have
person.
made you happy. You'd
It
probably
is
be
a
happier.
real person because you've probably seen her and
Yeah.
She's,
day in your
even if
waking
there
life.
is a real world counterpart to her, the one
No,
that
there
I,
is.
No.
No, they even said like
Every
your brain won't let
person-
you.
you walk past in real life
I understand
or
that.
in your dreams.
I
So
that
you
means
told a
that.
real woman.
you
I'm just getting
walk past-
yelled at. What's
You told a
going
real
on
old
here?
lady in your dreams that you're not real.
She
Yeah.
was probably gonna tell you when she was gonna die or something. You could have been a hero,
Well,
but no.
God damn it.
You had to be selfish
oh my god.
and be like, be gone.
Sam is a piece of shit.
Thanks.
Put that on record. He's not only a fat bitch, but a piece of shit in his dreams.
So
Telling people they don't exist.
if I haven't even had the chance to personally
Who
say
says that to someone?
me,
Even in a
I was
dream.
aware it was a
If
dream.
you had the power to control your dream, that's the one thing you do is tell someone you
No,
don't
I've
exist, you're in a dream.
I've had plenty of
That's the dickest
situations.
thing you could
I've
ever
had plenty of
say.
situations where I
You
become
could have
fully aware.
summoned stuff
I
in
thought
your
you were gonna
dream.
say there's been plenty of
Old ladies' dreams that I've crushed.
no,
No.
there's been plenty of old people I've been addicted to. In my dreams.
No, I don't think so. And I wouldn't even consider it me being a dick because, in my
But you
opinion,
told a lady.
yes, I did.
you-
but
were-
again,
but-
you're bringing in real world
No, but you-
expectations
were you
into a
scared
dream.
of her in your dream?
No, not at all. She
But
sat
who
down.
says that in a dream?
Me, it was a dream.
I still think that's a dick move.
Okay, well, it was a dream
Who
and she
does
wasn't
say
real.
something like that in a dream?
Only
That
a
doesn't make
dick.
sense.
Because I was
then again,
becoming
most of my dreams are
aware.
mute,
I was
so-
becoming aware that it was a dream. So because I
ruined
knew it was a
everything.
dream, I was trying to apply logic into the dream, and it worked.
Don't put logic in dreams.
So-
That's not how life works.
You can do that to your dreams, then, B.
That's why
Okay.
you're a piece of
This
shit.
is why you can't sleep.
Wow, you
That's
guys
so-
are just ripping into me because you're not happy about
No!
Miss Figment Mary Poppin lady that is completely
You're
gone.
not dreaming anymore.
said-
Now you're
she
just
said-
thinking.
She said, "Wow, you're telling me to go. Well, say goodbye to your sleep."
So here's what happened. If I can actually talk without being interrupted.
No, we're
So
ending this
okay,
now.
I had told this lady. She sat down. She started telling me about her life, which is where you guys are gonna get real offended and real huffy puffy.
Oh, yeah, fuck. I already heard the story.
She told me all these things she had accomplished, that she was
Mm-hmm.
80 something years old, that she had grandchildren. She showed me pictures of her family and
Mm-hmm.
all that. And I told her, I'm like, there's no way that any of this is real. And she was like, what are you talking about? Looking at me like I'm crazy.
You
It's-
think my achievements are fake?
Yeah, and I kind of tried slowly breaking it to her. I'm
You
like,
hold her hand and you're like, listen.
yeah, I did. Actually, that's
listen,
exactly what
you
I
know
did.
what?
I
You're
told
not
her you're
real."
not
And then you
real.
went, and then you disappeared.
I didn't snap my finger like Thanos and she disappeared.
You are Thanos in
No,
your dream.
yes, that's exactly what I'm
then
saying.
you're a
You have
piece of
that.
shit.
No.
You just admitted.
I like how you got it
You
right there.
fucking fell in my trap.
Right
Why
I
you
activated
guys-
my trap
why
my
you
trap
guys
card. It's
so
called you
rude?
admitting it. You piece of shit.
You guys are so rude. Okay.
got him.
I
That's
told
so
this lady.
funny.
I told this
Got him.
lady everything I could in terms of me trying to break it to her in a way that she would understand, because her being
You're
my
actually
this
dead, miss.
this
You fucked it
dream
up.
this
You've
dream
been
lady.
dead this whole
Wait.
time.
What if this old lady had this dream, exact same dream that you did,
See, that's one thing
And-
that I think about too.
exact same dream that you did,
Well, if
Yeah.
you
and
share a
she's
dream.
letting, and she
Yeah.
probably thinks oh, it's totally a dream world, so I'm gonna let this this weird little boy.
What if
This weird little boy tell me this is a dream and I will accept it.
Yeah, what if she woke up and she told like her
told her
nieces
friends.
Well,
and
guess
nephews?
what?
like-
It was just a dream.
And then
So she's gonna wake up and laugh about it.
I know, but you're over here talking about a dream that you told a old lady that she doesn't exist.
Because it was
And
my dream.
There's probably an old
But it was
lady
her
out
dream,
there.
too.
Why? You guys make this.
No,
What
do
if
you
that's her dream?
understand
What
what
if
I'm
that's her
saying?
dream? He doesn't think that way. We're the creative ones. He doesn't think that way. He's very logical. Go get your logical brain out of here, you little bitch.
We're on the same page. Okay, listen. I need to draw on
Fuck
something.
your
To,
logic.
I need to draw on something to show him.
Oh, you
Fuck
guys
your
are
logic.
so mean.
Okay, so it's like
Oh.
if we have a dream, right?
Right.
The same night, but in our dream we see each other.
You can't guarantee that that's gonna happen.
And you
Or
can't
that
guarantee
you can't
that
even
it
guarantee
did.
that that's
Did
even
it?
possible.
But listen to
You don't
this
know that?
logic.
Okay,
You
go
don't know
ahead.
Even though if it's flawed. But
Go ahead.
that's what I'm saying. What we're trying to
This is
say.
what philosophy is, okay? Get with it.
What we're trying to say is,
Get
what
with
if, like, it's
Calm
us two in real life, and then we have a dream with each other, and then
Uh-huh.
we wake up and we're like, oh shit.
And then we talk about it.
Yeah, we talk about it,
And then we find out.
and then, okay, let's just say she gave me a piece of cheese in my dream. And I was like,
Okay.
oh shit, thank you.
Remember, Jinx likes cheese.
Yeah, and then I wake up and I tell you, I'm like, yo, like, I had this weird dream where, like, this girl just gave me cheese. Like, that's fucking crazy. And then, like, on the other side of the world, she's over there telling her friend, like, yo, I had a dream where I give this girl some cheese.
See,
but,
you get
okay,
that?
yes, I understand
What
what
if
you're.
what if she was in France
Why are you-
and you weren't friends because it was her dream?
Wow, she pulled you in.
Well, I told her she wasn't
Fuck.
real.
Boom!
was-
Mind blown.
I got her to. Yes, I get what you're saying. That if people dream and we all have a
No,
shared
you always gotta
mental
bring her, You always
pool.
gotta bring your logic into this
Well,
bullshit.
okay, so because
Can't
it was
accept
my
magic.
dream,
I
I told
can
her.
challenge him all day. So
No, that's
You
fine.
can do this to him all
It's
day.
totally
He'll still bring
okay.
logic
I'm
and
still
be like,
here.
"It's my
No, I'm
dream."
very. I like creativity.
God, you
I
sound like my
like.
dad.
You guys have a lot of repressed, like, male
That's probably why we got along
animosity
so quick.
here.
We
It is
got along
just.
so quick. How long have we known each other?
Yeah.
Barely a month.
we spent
I'll
the
just
whole
tell you
hour
then.
last week talking about
Just
fucking
shit talking
characters.
to me.
God, how much we love them.
Yeah, how much we love weebs and how men can.
She literally would pull up, okay, like, tangent. She literally would pull up, like, okay, there's this character. And she'd show me, I'd be like, yeah.
He's
and,
hot.
he's
And then,
hot.
like,
And
we
she's
have the
like,
same type in anime characters. That's a
very
fact.
similar types.
Similar.
Not, like, exactly on point, because
Yeah.
she's like, I like me, the best boy, who I think is the best boy. And she has her best boy. But they're not the same.
Mhm.
She, like,
But she agrees that the ones that I showed her were fine as fuck.
yeah.
Okay.
Like, and then I showed her, like, some webtoons, and she was like the same ones. It's like, he looks like an asshole, he's hot. And it's like, yeah, right, he looks like an asshole, and he is
So
hot.
okay, let me see where I can find a correlation. Apparently, you guys are totally attracted to assholes in fictional
Oh, wow.
worlds.
Not just
Someone-
that,
right?
excuse me,
Okay.
did you just call
Okay.
Captain America an asshole?
No,
Listen,
you just said
someone's gonna be a little bit about her. I
you
can
just
hear
said
it.
you just said you
I
were
can
you
hear
were
it in his
attracted
voice.
to
I
assholes,
can
and
hear
you
it in
guys
his
bonded
voice.
over people who are
Not
considered
just,
jerks,
we didn't just
and
do
you're like,
that.
oh yeah,
no,
they're so
because
hot.
she like
Okay, that's
the
a-
one,
I don't even get
no,
to get
how
my
dare
point
you.
out.
That's fake because we're talking about that
Wrong.
finance girl that cosplays.
She's
Uh-huh.
beautiful, man.
Okay, I didn't say anything against
But no,
that.
it's not just that. Remember how she said like, "Oh, white boy's not really my thing," but she's like, "I got a small pool of white boys that I like." I showed her a webtoon, and it's the last image she saw was the white boy with the long blonde hair, and she's like, "Ooh, I like that."
A weakness,
Her weakness, men with
long,
long
hair,
hair.
but then add extra points if it's curly.
He puts his hair up and back, so depending on what he's doing, because he works in a coffee shop.
Yeah. We're talking about a webtoon here, so.
The webtoon called Let's Play, which I really like.
But anyways, what were you trying to say?
Just like,
You were trying to
back
come
on
out
topic.
being butthurt, talking about
I'm
us.
the only one
liking
talking about
assholes.
dreams at this point, but okay.
I think because she and I are too philosophical for this conversation.
Apparently not. If I even so much as challenge your philosophy, it's...
Okay, continue. I won't say anything.
Yeah.
I'll do
Okay,
I'll keep my mouth shut.
if you could say everything in 2 minutes.
I could have said it in one.
Go,
2
Just
minutes.
Go.
So
Too
you
late,
guys are
don't-
making okay. You're making the correlation that apparently you have some sort of bond you've created over fictional characters from an anime, and that there are traits, their physical traits or the character traits or something that's attracted to them. One of them being that they're jerks, that they're assholes, that they're mean, that they have, you know, that kind of angstiness to them. But if we're going to go back on that subject of being an asshole, I so much as tell fictional Grandma Smith that she doesn't exist. Big asshole thing to do, right? All of a sudden, it's no longer.
That's the old lady. That's a real person.
Yeah, she might have been a real person. That's the thing.
There's no way to
that.
know for sure.
Yeah, well, then
So then why am I an
deny it.
asshole?
Then
Why am
don't
I an
agree.
asshole
Okay,
for
how about
something
this?
that
we agreed to disagree about this.
No.
You literally told her disappear.
I didn't
Like,
tell her to
it's
disappear?
like, ma'am,
I haven't even had a chance to tell you what
tell
happened.
Her, like, ma'am, this is a dream. You're
I
not
told
real.
her.
Ma'am, I'm just trying to sit here and drink my coffee. Can
I
you
told
please,
her
like,
that she doesn't exist, that she's not real, that she's a figment of my
what if
imagination.
it was a ghost trying to reach out to you?
Holy shit.
I told her.
He never thinks about this.
You guys are just so hostile. Man, I can't wait.
Man,
Very
this is
strong.
how we get
fiery-
along.
Yeah,
I
this
can't
is
Where
very-
we started getting along super
This is
quick.
great.
Bro, we've
This
only
is
known
great.
each other for like a month.
For real.
So,
We're ready to
through the
finish
process-
sentences.
Of this dream, she finally did accept what I had brought to her. I told
Her
her,
death?
yeah, her death, and
You
I told her
ended
that
an old lady.
and not just an old lady, the entire population of whatever was in my dream.
So you killed France.
In a dream?
Paris,
Wow.
whatever.
I mean,
You fucking
technically,
terrorist.
technically, don't you kill whatever you kill when you wake up from a dream? That world ceases to exist. So
Wow,
all your
that's-
little
But
buddies.
we don't know that. We don't know that.
Okay,
There's other
then-
people
It's
in that
on
dream.
Why is it definite when I do it, but it's not definite?
Because
when
what
you...
if you both wake up at the same exact time? Because you told her you're not real, and you wake up and she wakes up, and she's like, "Damn, wow,
What if you told her?
crazy."
What
That
if-
weird little girly boy told me I wasn't real in a dream that I had.
You are very offended.
I'm not offended. I'm just
You
saying
are
you have to
very
think of
Okay,
a possibility.
What if, as soon as you said that, she realizes she's in a dream, and then she wakes up? That's why she faded away, or disappeared, or whatever.
She didn't fade away. I just told her that when I wake up, she will cease to exist.
In your dreams.
And she was like, "Okay, that's totally."
She's probably still waiting for you in that coffee shop in France.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that girly little weirdo boy will come here. Turns out he's in America and she's in Paris.
Mm-hmm.
What if that was your soulmate?
Damn.
An old lady?
What if she
in
was
Paris?
what if she could have been your sugar mama?
Maybe.
You
But she
ruined
doesn't
it.
exist.
You told her she didn't exist.
Well, maybe it's a calling. You
It-
gotta go to
okay,
France.
it
That's where
was-
you're gonna find your soulmate.
It was a dream.
You don't know that.
You know what? I'm gonna search up what is it.
It was a dream. Okay.
Wait, were you at a coffee shop?
I was like outside in like a plaza.
Okay, what does it mean to be dreaming about?
So what I meant by that entire tangent that you guys horribly derailed,
Choo
if
choo, motherfucker.
if you've obviously have your stance on what you believe is
Wait, but
correct.
the one guy that we agreed on, the guy that showed her from another webtoon, he comes off as asshole-ish, but
Uh-huh.
he's a playful person. He's actually
See,
a good person.
I feel like it's because
they look it.
that, and it's all like, oh, be an asshole, but then like you're only sweet to this one girl that you really love. You know what I mean?
I actually know people like that, and I know
That's
couples
what
that
kind
are
of
like that.
fucking gets you. Like, you're just like, yes. And I'm also saying this because it's mostly like every K-drama and like every
Yeah,
like.
but that's not a terrible thing. It's not that they're necessarily assholes, just that they're a really hard person to like try and get along with.
Yes.
So you kind of have to force yourself. And yeah, that usually there's one girl
Right.
that in the beginning he's an asshole to her,
Yep.
but he starts liking her and he treats her.
And like he
different,
starts being
special way.
sweet and
Yeah.
like cheesy, and you're like, oh my god, you're so fucking stupid. Like,
Yeah,
come
but
love
then
me.
you still
Like-
love it. But in the webtoon I'm reading, he actually said like in the beginning he's like, I don't do marriage, but as he got to know the girl, he's like, you know what? I love this girl so much, I would marry her.
I'm sorry. I'm
She's
reading
on her phone.
Did you even find
To
anything?
dream that you are drinking coffee with someone indicates that you might have feelings for that person.
Heyo,
Well-
Chasey Granny Tail.
Oh
I
my
totally
God.
made her disappear.
Did you see her? Did you see a coffee pot in your dream?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Oh my
Because
God.
that signifies hospitality and sharing of knowledge, hopes, concerns, and or ideas.
Well, I mean, he told her.
I don't recall a
He
coffee
told
pot.
her, you're in a dream.
Wait, did you
don't
have
exist.
coffee?
No.
So
We
you're
just sat and
okay,
talked.
What does it mean?
Sitting
when
and
you
talking.
dream?
Mm-hmm. We sat and talked.
Oh,
She
yeah.
approached me. She sat down. She told me about her
Okay.
life story.
About an old lady. Oh, so I'm just An old lady is chasing you. I'm screaming.
No, she wasn't chasing me.
See,
You're scared of growing
to
old.
see an old woman in one's dreams are a positive omen.
Okay.
These dreams often represent repressed feelings
Oh my
and the
God.
desire to seek your inner voice. These dreams will also represent what you need to do in the waking world, or essentially.
Essentially. It's like doing something essentially, but with essentiality.
How to handle yourself. So you said, fuck all your shit.
No, I didn't. I wasn't
Go
rude
away.
about it at
Basically
all.
say you don't exist.
I really wasn't.
No, you said you don't exist, basically. And like,
Yeah.
in a layman's term, you said, like, ma'am, this is my dream. You don't exist. I hijacked this whole shit. You're not real.
Because it was my dream.
We don't know that.
Yes,
No,
it
we don't
was.
know
I
that.
had the
Anything's
dream.
a possibility. Come on. Think about it.
Okay, yeah,
That's
I
what
see where you're
philosophy
coming from.
is.
Up.
Don't be a wiener.
I'm not. I just feel like
Don't be what you eat.
wow. So I didn't know that we were having a bully say chat day.
Isn't that every day?
Yeah,
All
every
day,
podcast.
Every day.
I mean, she legit slapped you last time, so.
He's
Definite
drinking,
abuse
He's
here.
drinking water. I'm not gonna touch his face. I mean, you did. What did? Tell them what you said to me yesterday.
What did I say to you yesterday?
You
What did you say? to her
He was
yesterday?
coming from his apartment, and I'm waiting for him in the car.
Oh yeah. So
Tell them.
so
what
because
you said to me.
I've been kind of getting a lot of help from B lately. I'm going through a whole moving process. And I'm
just tell
basically
them what you
rooming
said.
almost with B
Just
basically.
Tell them what you said.
And I said, you know,
Stop beating around the bush.
Yeah,
what did I
the
say?
point.
No, but I'm wondering how I even brought it about. Anyway, what I ended up saying was
You
going
were
straight to the
basically
point.
thanking me.
I was like saying thanks for all the help that she's giving me, and I told her that she's basically like the closest thing I've had to like a significant other in quite a long time, because she's been there for me emotionally. She's been there for me like supportive, you know, Lee, I guess, if that's even a word. But I was like,
make it up.
it's
I'm
like
not
you're
whipping out
like
the
it's like
dictionary.
she's being like a sister, but then also like a wife, I think, or something is what I said.
jokingly said,
And I was
"You're
like,
his mother
wait.
and his wife."
I was like, wait. I'm never repeating that because that's fucking
No,
disgusting.
with
I was
the-
like, you're
use
like my
the word.
sister girlfriend
There
or
you
something.
go.
Is
That's
what
what
I
he
said.
said to me.
And I was like, the idea
And
sat
then
in
he
my
saw.
head.
He paused and he's like, "Oh no."
I was like, the idea sat in my head, and it like, you know how
Probably
you kind of
echoed in
have like
there.
a filter, like a green light. You know, oh, that's an okay thing to say.
Wow, that made me really uncomfortable.
Yeah, it did. It made me really
That's
uncomfortable.
why earlier.
And I was like, I'm
said,
never
like,
saying
don't
that
be rude to
again.
don't be rude to your.
Your
brother
brother husband
Oh my God.
to our mutual. No, but even
Uh,
he gave me the look, and I was just like, yeah,
He's like
that
nasty.
somehow came out of my mouth.
Nasty bitch. But yeah, it's just like I've told our mutual friend before, like I feel like I'm his mom and his wife, and he's like, you know, they're kind of like the same thing, and I'm like, excuse me, please stop.
I mean,
Oh, no.
they aren't only in the sense that they kind of care for the
If
same
I have a
responsibilities,
child, it
but
would
that's
make
about
sense.
it. That's as far as
Okay,
it goes.
but the real question is, have you actually been sleeping?
Me?
Yeah, because you know you say you can't sleep.
Oh no, I don't. That's why I send stuff to group chats at 4 a.m.
But he also went to the gym.
Yeah,
Late
but
at
I
night.
don't get okay. Like her sister, who is who I went to the gym with, her sister gets energized from going to the gym. I don't.
Fuck goes to the gym at 4 in the morning.
She's a
We
fucking
we
weirdo,
really
okay?
stalled out going to the gym.
Dude, she
Okay.
went for a good
Jinx
while.
is an owl now.
For a good while, she went to the gym for like at midnight, and I'm like, who the hell does that? Like,
I
at
do
the gym-
that. I
No,
do that
Okay,
all the
that
time.
kind of makes
I
sense.
do
No,
that
no,
all
no,
the
but the
time.
point is like when you exercise, it's actually supposed to create energy. So I don't get people who do it at
true.
night. It's just like, don't you want to go to sleep?
Yeah.
Do it in the
That
fucking
makes
morning
sense.
then.
That makes sense.
Wake up at the ass crack
Hey,
of dawn.
hey.
Go when it's dark, and then when you're gonna get ready to do your
You
shit,
are
like I'm gonna go to
very-
school or I got chores to do. You might as well go work out, get those energies flowing.
I'm soaking in her energy right
You
now.
just get that shit pumping and going and flowing, and you're really good for the day. I've done it before, where it's like, okay, I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna go. I went for a walk at 6 a.m, and I actually felt really good. I usually go for walks, but it's like at night, and it's just like, why did I do that? Same
Yeah,
like
it's not
when-
the same.
yeah, it's not the same, but it's calming, but it's like not the same.
Yeah, I like morning exercises as soon as I wake up.
It's like
I
when
like nighttime. For me, it helps me to unwind. Like I
Well,
have all that
I
spent up
understand
energy.
that, yeah, I
I'm like,
understand
okay, I sweat. I'm tired, physically tired. I'm gonna go shower.
that. And yeah, the bitch don't
And
go to
then
sleep.
I come down. No, actually, yesterday was. But again, I went to bed like at 4-ish. So by the time you were up this morning,
which was like 8 or 9.
8 or 9, I had slept 3 hours, 4 hours, and I was like, okay, I'm awake. I was like, hey, I'm going to sleep a little more. And then B was like, well, I'm actually going to do stuff, and I was going to ask if you wanted to come along. So I'm like, yeah, sure. Okay, fine. I'll get up. I can function on the sleep that I've gotten. Let's go and start today. But for me, I feel like exercise helps me to unwind because I need pent-up excess energy that I haven't.
Because he can't nut. It's no nut November.
Holy
He's got to unwind somehow.
You have like the worst filter.
Got him.
Someone put on Twitter, it was something like, who even nuts for fun anymore? I do that shit to go to sleep.
Me?
That is say. Why are you so sad?
That's so funny.
It's not even fun anymore for
I'm
him.
gonna even have my own hashtag. It's like free the nut or something.
Hashtag say free the nut.
He saw crying over there.
Wow. I don't even know.
Oh my God, he's
you
like-
have absolutely no filter. I'm like secondhand embarrassed
He's
right
like
now.
he's like American Horror Story, the first season where the man like he cheats on his wife, so he starts jacking off near the window crying.
Oh my god.
That's you.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm glad we all settled that. You guys
He cries.
beat me up enough today.
He cries before he nuts, you guys.
My gosh.
No, she was talking about the guy. Oh my god. Got so offended. Oh my.
At this point, I don't even know who I'm talking about, to be honest.
Now you're just
It
making
could be
it
me.
obvious, buddy. Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm fucking leaving.
You're making it too
The
obvious.
door is right there.
Yeah, well, see you later.
I'm your ride, buddy. The fuck?
Wow.
Synchro wow.
Jinx. To Jinx.
Have you guys ever nutted in your dream?
Wow.
I'm trying to bring it back.
Ooh.
Because
Dream
I fucking
wise?
have.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's definitely possible.
Like how you just said nutted and we're both chicks.
I mean, you guys can
Hey,
nut.
we-
It's just not.
It's not, well, we don't have nuts, but yes, we can do that. Yeah, totally. I've done it. Yeah.
Yeah.
The context of the dream.
Please
no.
Please
Oh,
don't
no.
be food. Please
No,
don't be
it's
food.
not food.
Okay.
That's when I drool. When I drool is usually because I dream of food.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Usually, that's why they say most people drools because they dream of food.
Really?
So, in my dreams, I'm a fat bitch. That's okay. But context of the dream, it's just like oh my god, it's usually random.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how it starts either. It just happens, and it's like, wow, that was extreme.
So it's not. It's just like whatever. It's not like specifically a fantasy.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
No.
I can't really recall.
One was pretty. It was so weird. It's like it felt like a very weird surreal type dream, and it felt like everything was elongated. But then when it got to that point, it was normal.
Okay.
But like the whole thing was dramatic. Like the surroundings dramatic, the colors dramatic, the movement was dramatic. But then when it actually happened, it was normal.
I like how PG she
Okay.
is about all this.
Yeah.
Do you want
Just
me to
kinda
get
beating around the
X-rated?
bush.
Yeah.
No,
I write
no.
this shit. Dude, I'll write something
I-
out.
We've
I'm
already
pretty
been talking
sure.
about
I'm pretty
nutting and
sure.
crying.
I'm pretty sure
sure
that
you could
this
say it.
this podcast
I used to
has
be a fanfic
Wow.
writer.
Hey.
I wrote one for Say before.
a very long time ago. It was pretty good.
It was
Damn.
pretty
It was pretty
raunchy.
good. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Raunchy,
It's all the-
please
it's all the-
don't.
It's all the kinks that he likes.
Yeah, we're not talking about
Yeah,
that.
I'm not gonna touch on that. That's
Yeah,
some pretty
no.
dirty shit.
Wow.
Hey, we all have. If anyone's vanilla, they're never gonna admit it
That's
openly
true.
that they are kinky as shit unless they're okay with it.
I think I am to an
Kink
extent,
shaming
but
is
yeah,
my
kink.
kink.
Yeah.
Have you seen that video?
That is
Yes.
a thing. Yeah.
I've seen that video and I've seen it used as in fan art, and honestly,
shaming
that's
is
I
my
use that. Kink shaming is my kink. Get off on that shit.
That's so funny.
It is, but yeah, no, some dreams have been like, okay, it went from 0 to 100 really quick. Like go to sleep, it's a little dark, and then start dreaming. 0 to 100, shit happens. Do the dirty, do the raunchy, and then
Okay,
wake up and I'm like, wow, I feel great.
Oh, because I was gonna say, does it ever like transfer to real life.
Yeah, I believe it should.
In real life, what do you mean?
Cause like, okay, like something's happening in the dream, and then I'm about to nut, and then I wake up and I feel like I nutted, and I'm just like, oh my god.
I feel
No,
great.
no, that's happened.
Yeah.
But, crazy shit. I'm gonna. Tangent.
That's like me cracking my knuckles.
Wait,
you heard that
tangent. Nothing to do with nutting in a dream. It's just really weird though because it just shows how like dreams and reality can kind of like go hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
So one time I was dreaming, and it was a really weird dream. I felt like things were like on my arm, and it was only my right arm, and I felt like things were coming out, and I felt like something was like either going in or coming out. I don't know, but in my sleep, like I broke out of the dream. In my sleep, I went on my arm. I slapped my arm.
Oh my god.
And I rubbed it. It was a spider.
Oh wow.
I felt the spider on my arm. I murdered the shit out of that spider, and I was still sleeping. It was crazy because then I freak out. But I literally just went. I leaned over the edge and I was like, "Fuck y'all, spider!" And then I went back to sleep.
Oh my god!
Wow,
I've had an ant stuck in my ear once while I was sleeping.
Wow.
Yeah, it was weird because I heard it crawling in my ear and I just heard like scratching noises. Like,
How do you get it out?
Just a Q-tip. I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And then like, I was like, "It's a fucking ant." I felt so disgusted with myself.
But
Where they get it from?
No, it's because it was
just
really
kidding.
loud to the point where it woke me up from my sleep.
Eventually that ant
Yeah,
was
it's
like,
inside your
yeah,
ear,
that shit was
of
loud as
course.
fuck. But I just kept hearing scratching noises. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I kept rubbing like my ear, like the outside, and I kept rubbing it, and then like it would stop, and then again, because I guess it was like walking or something.
You're making me cringe.
And
Yeah,
then
that
like
sounds really
I
painful.
went like this. No, it wasn't painful. It was just weird.
Sounds weird.
But yeah, and then I got a Q-tip, and I was like, ew, I had an ant inside my
I
ear.
rarely
this whole
feel
time.
uncomfortable, and this is one of those moments.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
But I had an ant in my ear. But
Damn.
yeah.
Have you had anything like that happen to you?
Like bugs on me in my sleep
While
or
you're
something.
sleeping?
Or like your dream translate to reality?
To reality.
No?
Not that I can
No.
recall. I'm sure that
I mean,
I've
he
had
hardly
to at
sleeps,
some.
so.
That's true.
Yeah, that's
Bitch
right.
don't sleep.
That's true.
And I feel like you're the type of person that blacks out when you sleep.
Yeah, no, he does.
I'm a very
yeah.
light sleeper too, though. So yeah.
Well, that's a problem.
It's a horrible combination.
Damn, I can literally just sleep at the drop of a dime.
Honestly, I'll have straight up conversations with B, and if she's anywhere near a position that could be like remotely easy for her to sleep, she will knock out during a conversation. Which I envy that. I'm not even
I'm
mad.
not a narcoleptic.
I can sleep through a baby crying, which is not a good thing.
No,
but
that's not.
That's why you can't be a parent.
Yeah. It's because, okay, living with like children since I was 11, I had to train
You block it
myself
out.
on how to block out
it out.
noise.
Yeah.
But now I've gotten too good at that when people talk to me, I don't even know if they're talking to me or not. So
Last
like,
night-
I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but like,
It happens.
I was so tired yesterday that I knocked out on the couch. Like we had friends over and we had like played card games.
Yeah, a little
Played card game.
night.
Around midnight, I started getting tired. My body was hurting, so I had to lay down because I had work earlier that day. So then I fell asleep. I knocked out. That was an accident. That was after like he went to the gym and the friends left. I knocked out on the couch.
You stayed on the couch when I got
stayed
back.
on the couch like 2 a.m.
Oh,
And I was like, and then I vaguely remember someone was talking to me, but
oh my god, sleep talking.
Oh,
I wasn't talking.
I don't think
but
I
they
do
were
that.
talking to me. But I do sleep talk.
Yeah, I don't sleep
I
talk.
talk in my sleep. Thank God I don't sleepwalk,
Oh.
because if I had done both, they said that there's I don't know where I read it, but I don't think it would be a bad thing. Well, you wouldn't remember it, but you're laying in bed next to your partner, and then in your sleep you're just doing them.
No.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a sleep disorder, and it goes hand in hand with sleep talking and sleepwalking.
So if you do
Sleep
both.
sex. But I only sleep talk. I think even in my sleep I'm too lazy to get up. But yeah, my sister has told me one time I dreamt about I mentioned something about donuts. So confirms
Sleepy
dream,
fat bitch, yeah.
Sleepy fat bitch. And then my mom said one time she and I were having a conversation in our sleep. Me and my sister going back and forth talking.
What the fuck?
Oh, both of you were asleep? That's
What?
wild.
She sleeps talk too sometimes.
So you guys sleep talk to each other?
The very, 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 very rare occasions, yes.
Wow, that's wild.
Yeah,
You should
but
document it.
my mom's never prepared for that shit.
I just wonder what kind of conversation that even is.
Yeah.
Probably
You're
arguing
like,
with
no,
each
this
other.
is potato.
Don't put it past us. We're fat bitches.
I remember once I was sleep talking, but it wasn't loud. And I don't know. I feel like for me, with my brain, I'm always like half awake and half asleep. Like no matter what. I feel like this is why I can't understand certain things like rhetorical analysis.
No, it's okay.
But I feel like that's my constant state. Like half aware, half not aware. So I was in that state. Well, this was like, I was little. Remember I was at my cousin's house and I was sleeping in the living room because she didn't have a room, so we would all sleep in the living room. And I remember I was pretty much half awake, half asleep, and I remember my aunt was talking near the door and she was talking to someone, and I guess she was asking that person like, oh, what are you gonna do? And then like I answered, I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And then she's all like, oh, but like when are you gonna get the stuff or whatever the fuck, I don't even know what she was talking about.
But
and
you
I was just
responded.
I was responding. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I felt like her stress too. And then like I woke up and I was like, what the fuck? And then I heard her talking. I was like, what the hell was I just talking to her? But yeah,
my sister made mentions like she says it sounds, when you're sleep talking, she says it's either you're talking about food or you're talking about some weird shit. She said something like you kept mumbling about a door.
oh shit.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be crazy if you actually remember your dream.
Right.
And then she tells you that.
Yeah. No, that'd be crazy. But
like you're acting out the dream.
I don't really remember those dreams. Yeah. But yeah, sleep talking. I do that too.
Well, time to wrap it up now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
We hit our marker. We made it.
Woo, dream talk.
We got a little
crazy in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
Okay, I'm feeling personally attacked right now.
Oh, let me tell you a little thing or two about being personally
I exposed
attacked.
myself. What are you talking about?
That's okay. No one puts the name to the face.
If anyone wants to do some fan art with me,
She's like, I'm more than down.
She's like, draw me like one of your French girls.
She's like, you can
draw me like one of those hedgehogs.
Down. She's like, you can at me.
Draw
it's
me
okay.
Draw me like one of your Sonic OCs.
Oh my god, yes.
Deviant art is gonna have a fucking field day.
I'm down. Fan art me. What if someone lewds you?
Oh no! I never even thought of that.
Well, that would
Well, what happens, happens.
I think if it ever came to that point, we should like find them, or if the people. Okay, wait, but because there's a possibility we can like look at them in a group and then talk about them.
Oh,
and
you
kinda
know what
laugh
I would
about
love
them or
to do
something,
though? People
or appreciate
fan art.
them, whatever.
Not just fan art, fanfic. But anyways, we can talk about that about another time.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you want fanfic written about us or what?
No, because you see like YouTubers.
Shit,
Like
yeah.
YouTubers they read their own
Yeah.
read the
that's
fanfics
true.
about them. It's
Oh,
funny.
okay.
I just want to see what goes through people's heads.
Well, we give them a lot of content.
We
in
will.
this
We'll
one.
continue to keep giving
Honestly,
them
if
content.
I
Feel
wanna
free to
get
do whatever.
I wanna get someone to write a fanfic about me and like my spiritualness and like having a ghost boyfriend or something.
Shadow the
What?
Hedgehog.
That's all you're gonna get. You ruined it for yourself.
Okay, well, anyways.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening.
Appreciate your time.
Yep.
And we'll talk to you next time.
Whoop, whoop. Goodbye.
See you later.
Bye.